Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Bill here. It's my Friday. It's been a long week, actually, for me. I've had some stresses at work, but I won't get into details. But there's been some things at work that's been stressing me out a little bit, and it's made me rethink a lot of things about my job, about my life, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been kind of stressed out in my last couple of videos. A lot of the stress is been coming from my job, honestly. Everything's going fine, but there's just some things that are changing at my job that I just have to accept. Okay, let's just put it at that. Okay, and there's some things that I was expecting in a certain way, and they didn't turn out that way, and I kind of got a little butthurt, and I had to work through that. Okay, and just realize, the situation and why things went the way they did and are going, because this thing that's stressing me out at work, it's still an ongoing thing, but I've pretty much worked it out in my head and have accepted what this is. And I forgot to cut my darn nails, darn it. So anyways, but this has made me think about a lot of things in my life, like as far as work goes, and my situation, where I'm living, how I'm feeling, my non-social life that I have going here. It's really been getting to me lately. I mean, like, to a point I've never experienced in my life before. I've been feeling it that much. So, like, I'm at new territory here as far as how I'm feeling about my job, my life, my non-social life. And I can see why. And I was thinking, the reason I'm feeling like this, and the reason I've been getting in a lot of funk lately, I keep forgetting that I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. Okay, and a lot of the reasons I used to drink and do drugs, they're still there. Nothing's changed. Those same reasons are still there. And it's not all just me. It's just society, the world, drives people to drink and do drugs, because the older I get, and especially now, the more sober I'm getting, I'm realizing that we do live in a messed up world, man. This world it's effed up, dude. It has been for a long time, okay? But it's getting real bad lately, to where it's really like, whoa. And then at the same time, I'm becoming more sober, so it's like a double whammy. I don't have my alcohol and drugs to numb me from all this stuff, and then now that stuff's getting even worse, that's when I would need it the most. I'm not doing that, so I'm just really having to face everything really raw and uncharted, life. So it's been really getting to me on a level like I haven't ever experienced before. Just life, okay? And job stresses, okay? I've experienced job stresses maybe to this level in the past, but it's just all the added crap that's going on in my life and in this world on top of that. It's just taken me to a new level, to where I literally prayed last night to God to help me, because I felt that, like, just felt that bad to where I literally like prayed last night to ask God for help, change whatever's going on in my world to help me feel better, because I just am not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it, okay? Everything right now. I'm not feeling it, man. See this little truck with this camper right here? Check this out. When we go by, right there, a little truck with that camper right there. That's a cool little rig. Something like that would even make me probably happier than what I got going on now, just because that guy's little situation right there is freedom. And that's what's really bothering me, is not having freedom to do anything anymore. It seems like I just feel so freaking stuck. It's getting to me, man. It's really getting to me to the point where I'm praying, right? Like literally praying. I don't hardly ever do that. Maybe I should more. Maybe things will be better. But I'm just saying, like, especially when I'm laying there trying to sleep, you know, and that's when everything starts kicking in, man. And like I literally, like, you know, felt so stuck and desperate that I literally prayed. And you know, it's not just my job and the world, it's the fact that I've been so isolated lately, and I have such few people like that I can confide in and rely on. It's just I feel like I'm just like on this planet almost alone, you know, like an orphan would feel, you know. I feel like a freaking orphan. I do. And it's not a good feeling, man. Feeling like you're an orphan in a messed up world. It's a bad feeling sometimes, man. Especially when your future feels so uncertain. My future feels so uncertain. I'm just telling it how it is, man. That's how I've been feeling lately. You know, I'm a worry wart. I'm a very pessimistic person. I'm probably worrying about all this and stressing about all this stuff for nothing, really. It's just me. There's probably really nothing to worry about, really. That's probably what it is, probably, keyword. But, you know, it's hard to turn it off sometimes, man. It's just hard to deal with life and my life. It's hard to deal with sometimes, you know. And you know, it's just lately it's been pretty bad, to where I'm like to the point where it's like I don't know if I'm gonna have to make a change or not. It's like scary, like it's like, because that's what life is. It's just choices. Am I making a right choice just by maintaining what I'm doing, or am I wasting my time and my life? Not and with my current situation, that's not really making me that happy. I'm comfortable, but I'm not really happy because of my isolation, and like the feeling of like I'm behind on so much, and you know, just and the world, it's getting to me. Everything's so much about money too these days. It just bothers me, dude. Like, we're just like doing the same things over and over, making money, spending money, paying bills. That's all it's been for the last 6 years for the most part. I haven't really felt good, like free, for almost 6 years now, okay? And it's like, I know it's like this for a lot of people. I know it has to be, man. I can't be alone, man. I can't be alone on this. It's just the times we're living in. I see it on YouTube. People feeling the same way I'm feeling. Exactly. Except a lot of them aren't going through sobriety, recovery, like I am, which is a double whammy, okay? And, you know, it's just, I think I think it's like our society and just the way everything is, it's almost like it's going to come to a breaking point here soon. Like, just people are just going to just really give up and just like, I don't know how everything can keep going on like this. Really, something's got to change, man. Something has got to change. I don't know how, who, how, what, when, where, but something's got to give eventually. People just cannot. There's no point for so many people to just exist. Okay, just work their asses off to just exist. That's not going to work for people. A lot of people are just working to just simply exist. That's not, no, man. People are going to wake up. People are going to, and they're starting to wake up. I think I am. You know, I don't think I'm alone on the waking up part of everything here. I'm not going woke. I'm not saying that. I'll never go woke. I'm just saying this whole thing that we got going, it's not working. It hasn't been working for a long time. It's a broken freaking system, okay? America is broken. It's been broken for a long time. And I don't even know if what Trump's doing is going to fix it, okay? I think we might be beyond that, really, way beyond it, really. I mean, maybe it's a gallant effort. Maybe he's just doing more harm than good. I don't know. Could be. I don't know much about that stuff, but all I know is not much has changed so far, really. It hasn't gotten a lot worse. It hasn't gotten a lot better, but things need to get better. People can't just, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that appear like they're enjoying life and they're doing really well, but I call BS on that, man. That's the internet for you and TV. They'll always put their best out there, but behind the scenes, I'd say half them people are miserable, really. Kind of like how I've been lately, kind of miserable. I have my moments where I feel good and I feel like I'm doing good, but most of the time, especially during the work week, I feel miserable, man, like stuck, you know? It's just, a lot of it's because, like, I think people have to work a lot. I'm not alone on that. People just have to put in the hours. They have to make a lot of money. It's the economy. Has a lot to do with everything. Really, it does. Money is so important these days. It's the number one thing people do. What's your hobby? Making money. That's my hobby. Have to make money. That's my hobby. That's my life. What's your purpose in life? Make money to pay bills. That's it. That's my hobby. That's my purpose. That's it. That's what I do. And it's not fulfilling. It's not. Just existing is not fulfilling because we don't even have time to enjoy the little things in life. You know? All right, let's look at the freaking sunrise. That's a little thing in life, I guess. I still enjoy, right? Every morning at this point, on my way to my slave job. We're all slaves, dude. We're slaves with a different label, a different MO. Okay. We're all just working to exist, most of us, and I believe a high percentage of us are not fulfilled with their lives. I do believe that, and I think there's a pretty good percentage of people out there that are pretending that they're happy and they put on a good front, but I believe that a lot of them are going through the same bullshit I'm going through, really. Even people that are set, that don't have a lot to worry about, I think some of them are even feeling like there's something missing. You know, there's this thing missing, man, and just people are not able to be joyful these days. Even if they're doing well in life financially, they're finding it hard to be joyful for whatever reason. I don't know. not. Hold on, we're kicking in the turbo. Nope. Not today. Didn't make it. Well, that was $5 right there. Just kidding. It's not that bad. That's pretty good, actually. Anyways, I just wanted to let a little bit out because I've been thinking a lot lately, man. Like stewing. You know, I'm cooked. My stew is cooked. It's been cooked. But, you know, I'm not a quitter. I know a lot of people out there, they're not quitters. We'll keep chugging along just so we can exist. And I think these days, unless something major changes in the world, which I doubt, we're just going to have to learn how to adapt with this type of life and just learn how to enjoy the smaller things in life, because that's really all we can do, really. And just try to feel healthy so we can enjoy the little moments in between work, you know? That's where I'm at with everything right now, though. And I'm sure I'm not alone on that, like I keep saying. I know people are out there. I see, I hear it. I hear it. There's people in worse position, you know, situations than I am, and they're really struggling, you know. So everybody's got their struggles. I got mine. I'm sure you guys got yours. At different levels of struggle, but when it all boils down to it, life is a struggle. Life is hard. Any way you dice it up, and if it's not now, it will be eventually, because everybody gets older, and times get harder as you get older. Life just gets harder sometimes for people, you know, most of the time for people. You know, it's just the way it is, you know. It's just the way it is. So I'm going to go ahead and hang it up and get my ass to work here and do my thing, you know. So thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great day. And stay tuned, and we'll catch you later. See ya.